45,000 votes. 95% is in, and we can actually see how much of the vote is left. Only about 3,600 votes remain in Loudoun County, so she's underperforming a little bit there. As we keep going here, Fairfax County, 45% in. She's at 68. Let's see how Biden was doing there. 69, about the rural, some of that coal mining country. It's going to resemble West Virginia. We have some of the vote in a county like over here, Wise County. This is a good Trump barometer. He's at 78%. He was at 80% in 2020, but 41% of the vote is out. He's underperforming slightly. I guess the thing that sticks out to me, which it's too early to know if it's a red flag, but Loudoun County, again, this is the place where
finally, bro.
Votes in Virginia.
My phone keeps turning off by itself, bro.
In danger for Democrats because they were able to run up the score in 2020. But Trump in 2016 got close. He got within 5 points. A number like this, it's going to worry them a little bit. But I know you guys know much more about that area than I do.
Well, actually, we're honored to have a resident of Virginia with us, Chuck Todd. So, I mean, you look at that. You know those suburban collar counties around Washington, D.C. very well. Is that a warning, like, if Kamala Harris is not
what's up, guys?
Biden did in some of those suburban, exurban counties?
It could be if we're going to see that if it's moving. Virginia is sort of the gateway now to the...
Gotta do some homework real quick.
I always joke it's sort of seceded from the Confederacy, right? It is the one southern state that has been consistently a Democratic state, not even a swing state anymore. So if that is consistent... Yes.
Minecraft, no Minecraft.
Though, with the Northern Virginia vote, you may have 95% of the vote in. That 5% can account for a lot more uncounted vote than people realize. So, and there is a sense. So that's a wait and see. Look, the bigger thing that I've taken away so far is we're in the middle. We've been in the middle of a political realignment for a decade, and every one of these presidential elections, we're like, hey, look at this. The fact of the matter is Donald Trump's makeup of his electorate this time is much different than it was in 2016 or 2020. And I think we're seeing it both break on ethnicity and geographically. So it looks like that Donald Trump's going to be stronger in the Southeast. Why? Because he is doing better with Hispanics.
That's right.
And there is a larger population of Hispanics in the Southeast and the Southwest than any other part of this country. The exit polls indicate that she is going to do better with older white women.
Can I ban people if they... No, don't ban them.
Indiana's not going to... It's a red state. Donald Trump's underperforming. About a point or two in almost, even in the rural counties. Indiana's a very white state. That's a tea leaf. Yes. I just throw it out there. It's a tea leaf. They obviously border
where those voters go.
No, that she's performing a couple of points better. So clearly there are some older whites, and we could really see this country divided by regions where she's stronger in the north because she's improving with white voters, and he's stronger in the south because he's improving with voters of color, in particular Hispanic voters. We're not seeing as much evidence among African-American voters, but definitely Hispanic voters. It's not just Florida. I think Georgia we're seeing as well.
Well, we're seeing it nationally, too. When you look at some of the numbers here, he is plus 10 specifically with Latino men, according to our exit poll nationally, a demographic group that Joe Biden was plus 23 with 4 years ago. So it is definitely a shift, and it is definitely one of the headlines that we're watching as we're seeing these exit polls come in.
Want to see how bad Project 2025 is, and I'm just gonna say right off the bat, very bad. Like, bro, very bad. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna search up gets pooped.